entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
This guy looks crazy.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
I have no idea.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
How would I know? I mean, I guess that possibility is there. I'm not sure if I ever touched on that or not, but with all the synth business happening, I mean, I guess my own character or the main character in general could be a synth. I mean, you never know. It's kind of the mystery they give you. Who's a synth?
All right.
I'm trying to think it over, Dima or whatever your name is. But how would I know? How would I know if I was a synth or not? The only way I would be able to figure that out is if I somehow managed to kill myself and loot my own body and found a synth component somewhere. Like, that would be it, but that's impossible, right? So how would I know?
How would
I don't know.
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
Not really up until this point. Should I give him the sarcasm? He probably wouldn't even understand sarcasm. People have a hard enough time understanding sarcasm, so how the hell would AI understand it? It's too difficult to pick up on, usually. I mean, that'd have to be some advanced AI to be able to, like, figure that shit out. So, I guess I can give him the sarcasm.
Admirable.
I guess I can give him the sarcasm and see if he understands it.
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
I can ask him to like, see if he has a memory. What memory would he even have? Would he even say any? Let's see what he says.
My life story to someone I barely know. Let's hear your answer first.
I was in a laboratory, in the Institute. They were pulling pieces of my head out. Something about wanting to test some neural process. That was every day for months. Strapped down. Operated on. And then I was out. The Institute has fail-safes to strip memories that could identify where they are, how to find them. But I do remember being quite content. I was free. That is my earliest memory. Now, yours.
I mean, we wouldn't really have a memory that was that old from this guy because, I mean, when we started playing the game, we were already, an adult. He had a little bit of backstory. He was in the army at one point, I'm pretty sure. And we only just saw, like, when the bombs fell. As opposed to Fallout 3, I mean, you see yourself get born. Which is pretty interesting. If you think about the beginning of Fallout 3, you pretty much remember yourself being born and, like, going through your childhood and stuff. But in this game, that never happened. You just start off as an adult in your house, bombs fall, that, you know, this, that, and the other. But were there even synths around at that time? I have no idea.
Careful with
I can't
your
remember.
words. Admirable.
Let's see. Let's just go with day the bombs
I remember
fell.
being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Probably not. What would me being in the Brotherhood have to do anything? Are they talking about the Brotherhood of Steel or whatever their name is? I'm not sure. Let's see
I'm
what
in
it
the
says.
Brotherhood of Steel.
There we go.
And we have plenty to say about synths. How dangerous they are.
We're not dangerous. Those who've used us, tried to replace humans with my kind, they're dangerous. All we want is to live in peace, on our own. See for yourself. Walk through Acadia, talk to my people. We aren't a threat to anyone.
All right. I'll reserve judgment for now.
Thank you. Now, was there anything else I can do for you?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Alright, so apparently even more quests have opened up now. But you know, he did give us some interesting stuff to think about. I never really thought of the possibility that I could be a synth, which is pretty interesting, so I guess we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna take that oil can. Oh, hey, who's this guy? Oh, there's Faraday, right? Yep.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
Turn my light on.
This
Oh, I
whole
can't turn
thing-
my light on,
Well,
damn it.
I wouldn't expect you to fully understand what
And then
we're
I
trying
hit the
to do.
wrong thing.
What Dima wants for all of us. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
It sure does. Oh, let's ask what happened.
What happened to the boat?
See if he'll tell us.
Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Alright, so apparently he doesn't really know what happened.
Yeah, I don't do much for free, Faraday.
Ah, right. Of course. I should have thought of that. How does 100 caps sound?
Let's try to ask for some more
Didn't you
money.
say this might be dangerous? 100 caps seems a little light if danger's involved.
Well, yes, there is that possibility. Would 200 caps be more agreeable?
I think I'll just stick with 200.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Guy had some pretty interesting ears. Look at him. He's got some interesting ears going on. Alright.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed.
Who the hell's
Perhaps
this?
not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Alright, did I have to talk to anyone else? Yeah, I think I had to go in here. Figure some stuff out. Let me open up my quest and see what we got. You know what would be really nice? It'd be really nice if these quests could be sorted by, you know, like, I guess different stuff. It'd be really nice if there was like a Far Harbor tab that I could just go to and see all of the quests for Far Harbor and not have to deal with anything else. Because I don't care about, well, I guess some of this stuff. A lot of this stuff came from this place. I guess a lot of it seems to be up on the top now, but there's still like all this crap down here that I really don't care about right now. So it would be nicer if I could sort it, and I don't think you can. I don't think it can be sorted by anything like that. It would just be nice to be able to organize it a little bit better. Alright, we gotta talk to Kasumi. I don't know what else we had. We got a lot of stuff to do. There's quite a bit of stuff to do here. So I guess I'll just go down here, look for Kasumi. See where she's at.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Oh, is this the guy that's like really weary of me? Here, let's give him the
After a
sarcasm.
welcome this warm, who wouldn't want to just stay forever?
This place isn't free. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
You must have tons of friends with this attitude.
I don't need friends.
All right, well, Hard to argue with that. Here, let me steal some stuff while I'm here.
The terrifying